Let's talk some business now. The National Assembly has pledged to offer legislative support for the growth of the nation's oil and gas sector. The House of Representatives Committee on Commerce made the commitment during a working visit to Oil and Gas Free Zones Authority in One, Rivers State. Our correspondent Uche Okoro was there.
Despite the policy direction of government towards diversification, the country's economy continues to depend on the revenue generated from oil and gas resources. Since 1996, the 3 operational oil and gas free zones have helped to place Nigeria on the map as a leading player in the sector of sub-Saharan Africa. Regulated by the Oil and Gas Free Zones Authority, they have achieved this by providing incentives needed to attract foreign investments. In order to ensure and sustain maximum performance, the House of Representatives Committee on Commerce is on tour of some of the free trade zones in One. The lawmakers commended the agency for its efforts despite the negative impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on commercial activities.
What we have seen so far reflects that they are on point. They are meeting, well, not quite targets in terms of income, because the targets are not meetable now, quote unquote, because of the times that we're in. First of all, we all know that COVID-19 is ravaging globally activities of industries. We are here to see that that is happening here too, because we have gone through all the ports and we find that from the presentation so far, we find that the ports are not operating at full capacity.
They came here on oversights, want to monitor the performance of our budget as the Oil and Gas Free Zones Authority, and to also see how the free zones are doing, how they are impacting on the economy. I must say that it's been a fruitful visit, because the operators have also briefed them on their challenges, especially challenges of infrastructure, access road into the port. So I think it's gone very well.
This visit by the lawmakers offers fresh hope that the infrastructure challenge facing the oil sector would soon be addressed. One of them is the condition of the access road to One ports, the largest oil and gas free zone in the country.
We're hoping the committee will go back and mention that the infrastructure challenges that you have around these areas are improved, whether that's done alone by the government or whether that's in conjunction with a private sector. These are things that we're flexible in discussing to make sure that access is better.
The committee also promised to intervene in order to boost the synergy between the Oil and Gas Free Zones Authority and other government agencies that have regulatory control over the nation's seaports. Uche Okoro, TVC News, One.